The time has come, my wicked creatures. The season of darkness when demons arise and your deepest fears greet you around every corner. It's time for Halloween. Welcome to Chilling Chats. I am your host, Samantula of the Shadows.
And I'm your other host, Meg of Milwaukee.
And we're here to discuss the dreadful delights of Halloween.
Specifically, the English vocabulary related to Halloween. Oh, we have our first caller. Hello, welcome to Chilling Chats.
Hi, Meg. Hi, Samantula. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Welcome to the show. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be super.
And you better subscribe to this channel or I will haunt you for the rest of your days.
There's this question that has bothered me for so long.
Sounds chilling and frightful. Have you mistakenly awoken the dead?
Not really. I was wondering, when is the right time to put up Halloween decorations? You know, I want to put them up early enough so that my family can enjoy them, but not so early that I look ridiculous.
That's a very legitimate concern. My rule of thumb is to put them up on October 1st, and I usually take them down the first week of November.
That makes a lot of sense. Thanks.
What a pointless question. Who cares about decorations?
Oh, decorations are a huge part of Halloween. They create that spooky vibe. You've got gravestones, scarecrows, skeletons, jack-o'-lanterns, cobwebs, like the decorations you've got in your house.
My house always looks like this.
And isn't it lovely? Oh, we have another caller.
Hi, I am in a real pickle. Are you being possessed by a vengeful demon? No, God, no. My kids got a costume contest at the community center, and I've got to come up with an award-winning costume.
Oh, now this is interesting. Are you going to make her a costume?
No way, I can't sew.
Oh, well, you can still put together a costume from clothes and things you already have in your house. A cat costume is really easy to put together. You just need black clothes, a tail, and some ears.
No offense, but I'm trying to win this costume contest. You could always drive a stake through her heart and she could go as a vanquished vampire. Fine, don't take my advice.
If it's last minute, you could always throw a costume together. We say throw together when you don't spend much time on it.
I definitely need to throw something together.
Oh, you could put glue in her hair so it stands up in a point. Then you could safety pin paper cutouts of planets and stars on her clothes so she could go as a space needle.
That's genius. I don't get it.
Pointy hair like a needle, planets, stars, space needle.
That is not dark or sinister.
No, it's a play on words. You're having fun with an alternative meaning to a phrase.
That is so easy. And I can even recycle the costume for when we go trick-or-treating.
Just make sure to bring an extra safety pin for those costume emergencies.
Thank you so much. These colors are so disappointing. I want to talk about blood and witchcraft.
Well, Halloween is much more than about all the spooky stuff. There are lots of practical concerns to address.
I can give practical advice. Listen, never serve dog food to a werewolf. You might think it is hilarious, but he will not.
Oh, that is very useful advice. Oh, we have another caller. Let's see what they have to say.
Hello! Big fan of the show. Before I ask my question, there's something I always wanted to know. Where does the name Savantula come from?
I was named after my mother's favorite tarantula.
Oh, Samantula the tarantula.
Yes, it was very dear to her.
Exotic! Okay, well, I have a question for both of you.
Oh, go ahead.
What are your favorite activities during the Halloween season?
I like to shut myself up in a coffin and contemplate death. Maybe visit a haunted house and chat with some ghouls. Oh, and I love a pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice latte is the real deal.
Well, I enjoy taking the kids to the pumpkin patch, then carving up those pumpkins and making jack-o'-lanterns, of course. There's a corn maze nearby that's real fun to go around, and there's a pumpkin patch with a haunted hayride.
A corn maze?
You know when they design a maze in a field of tall corn?
How wholesome.
I want to throw a Halloween party, but I don't like scary stuff. So, what activities could I plan?
One autumnal classic is a game called Bobbing for Apples, where you have to pick up apples out of a bucket of water using only your teeth. And you can always have a costume contest, a pumpkin carving contest, or you can use graham crackers to make little haunted houses.
I'll definitely do those. Thanks, ladies!
I never realized that Halloween could mean something different to other people.
Oh yeah, well for parents, Halloween is all about putting together a costume and handing out candy. And for single people, Halloween is all about finding a good party.
Yes, well, good job answering all of the callers' questions.
Oh, you too. Oh, you know another good classic Halloween activity. Watching a scary movie. That'll put you in the mood.
I do love a good fright.
Oh, well, which one should we watch? Scream, Friday the 13th.
Pitch Perfect.
That's not a scary movie.
Are you kidding me? Ambitious young singers who will stop at nothing to win the competition and whose songs bewitch anyone who hears them. It's terrifying.
Oh, well, let's watch it. Thanks everyone for tuning in and join us next time for Chilling Chats.